Welcome back to Good Health Gardens. I'm Mary Dixon. Today we're going to be making pasta, and all you really need is 2 eggs and a cup of semolina flour. I'm out here today collecting eggs from my chickens. Ned, my rooster, is the black one. He has 5 ladies that he keeps happy all the time, and they give me lots and lots of eggs. Pour 1 cup of semolina flour into the mixing bowl. Add 2 large eggs. Mix on low setting until you get a dough that's the consistency of Play-Doh. If the dough is sticky, add more semolina flour. You want a dough that will go through the pasta roller but will not stick to the pasta roller. This looks just about right. Take the dough out and flatten it and wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate it for 30 minutes to an hour. We're using the KitchenAid pasta attachment. Always start on number 1. This is the widest setting, and you will need to run your pasta through this setting several times before you move to setting number 2. Turn your pasta maker off between changing settings. Go to number 2 and run your pasta through twice, then number 3, and so on until you finish number 5. Number 5 is the pasta setting for lasagna, ravioli, and that sort of thing. When you first start running your pasta through, the edges will be ragged. The dough might feel a little bit tacky, and if it does, just sprinkle some semolina flour on it. Fold your dough into thirds. This will help develop layers, and the layers develop consistency with your pasta dough and stability. As you run the pasta dough through, the edges will become smoother and you will feel the dough starting to stabilize. Turn your machine off before changing settings each time. I run my machine on low for this pasta maker. That gives you a good speed at which to handle the dough properly without things getting out of hand. Each time you change to a different setting, turn your machine off. Change the setting, then turn the machine back on. You will notice that as you run your pasta dough through the various settings, it becomes thinner and it also becomes longer. It can get to be a little bit of a challenge to handle. And sometimes when it gets to level 3 or 4, I go ahead and cut it into 4 equal pieces. You can also wait until you're finished with number 5 before you cut it. Cutting your dough into 4 equal pieces works out just about right for me. What it really does is it gives you a piece of dough that's easy to handle, and it's about the length that you want linguine to be anyway. So when your dough is at the right consistency, the right thickness, go ahead and switch from your pasta roller to your pasta cutter. We're using the linguine cutter today because we're making linguine. Then turn your pasta machine again on low and run your dough through the linguine cutter. See how beautifully it comes out? Now all you have to do is put it on a rack to dry it. It usually dries in about 24 hours. If you don't have a rack, you can also dry it on a flat surface. And if you do this, use some cornmeal, coarse cornmeal, sprinkle that on your pasta. That will keep it from sticking together. And another way you can dry your pasta is by making little individual nests, individual servings. Again, use cornmeal to sprinkle on there and keep it from sticking together. You have to do this while the pasta dough is still moist and pliable. Just wrap it around in a little nest, and there you have an individual serving. Thank you for watching our video today. I hope you learned something and had fun, and I hope to see you again soon.